Thanksgiving.
I know. First of all, I cannot believe it's Thanksgiving week. Like, can you?
No, I can't believe it. And I mean, are you stuffed to the max full of turkey or
turkey?
Tofu?
Did you have candy yams or sweet potato souffle, which is my favorite?
Fancy.
Ham. With Brussels sprouts.
Yes.
Mac and cheese.
Dressing.
Oh, cornbread dressing. Not just regular dressing. That cornbread dressing.
Yeah, like the Jif. Do you buy the Jif?
I do buy the Jif because I'm lazy.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm as well.
But I do buy the Jif, and then I add in some extra stuff like cornmeal and make it delicious.
So good.
It's so good, y'all. I wish I could show y'all right now, but of course we're not home, so can't show you this delicious food. But Amber, can you believe it is our season finale?
I know, which is insane that we have had 22 episodes this season, and they've all been so good. Like every one, I'm like, that was a great show.
Yeah.
That was a great show.
I know. We've had 22 episodes of the A&O show.
Yeah.
Man, it's been a phenomenal season. Like, we had some phenomenal guests.
Yes.
We had some crazy game nights.
Yeah, they were really funny. Actually.
I know. And we taught y'all some dope stuff, hopefully.
Yeah.
You learned a lot from watching us every night.
Yes.
Not every night, but every Thursday night.
I was like, were we on every night? Kind of. We could have been. Y'all could have been replay.
I know.
Binge watching over and over. Yeah.
Yes. All right.
And we traveled on the show.
I know. We were in different places.
Mm-hmm.
Last week I was looking so bummy, but I'm back to my glamorous self. Hey.
And I was like, Olivia's not here to use all this stuff.
I know. I had all my stuff. I was just like, you know what? It's like this thing, like, unless I'm going to a trip that's like super fancy or I'm going to be going out a lot, I really don't do a lot of makeup.
Yeah.
Unless it's like, a trip where we're going somewhere like not out of town. I was out of town, but like where we're going to different places.
Yeah, like a work event, something fancy.
Fancy, yeah. But usually if I'm just chilling, I'm doing my travel last week was mostly work involved. So it was really, I did a photo shoot, so I did do my makeup for that. So good. I went to housewarming, so I think I did a little bit of makeup for that. And what else did I do? Oh, and I went to a fabulous wedding.
I was going to say, you literally went to a wedding.
I know. It was amazing. It was so beautiful. Did we talk about this last week?
No. So we need to talk about that tonight. So I'm glad that everybody's here. So hold that. So y'all want to hear about the wedding because it was like basically a celebrity wedding. It was
amazing.
But we want to tell y'all that welcome to the A&O show with the Beauty Bosses. I'm Amber Michelle Lykins.
And I'm Olivia Heyward.
Yeah, so what's up, tribe? This is an entrepreneur lifestyle show where we cover all things beauty, skincare, and behind the scenes of our life. So we're really blessed that you're here, and we are so thankful for y'all. So what a great night for Friendsgiving giveaway.
I know. I hope you guys are excited. We're going to do that about halfway through the show. So if you're watching right now and you've shared one of our shows in November, we've already entered you into the drawing. So we're going to spin the wheel of names. And hopefully you are the lucky winner. Like, it's going to be amazing. Whoever wins these, can we show them?
I know. Can we?
My nose is itching. I'm sorry, guys.
Let's go. Just scratch it.
I know, it's really itching.
Here we go. We have 4 of the Burst toothbrushes, and they are in the A&O show bag. They say the Blush Tribe. And yeah, let's get fancy.
Look at this. Look at that. Oh my gosh. We have them here in person, guys. Man, thank you so much, Sally, for sponsoring our Thankful November. And we are giving back to our friends of the A&O show. So if you've been faithful A&O show watcher, this is the result. This is what we do when you guys are so giving and you share our stuff.
Yeah. And one day we'll have a studio audience because I heard our producers talking in the other room and they were like, next year, let's get a studio audience. So everybody gets a burst toothbrush.
I know. And then we can be like,
you get a toothbrush.
We're the next Oprah and Gail.
And you get one. But it's a charger. It's a case to travel with it. There's the little USB little thing. I don't even know if it's called USB, but it's a plug. It ain't no USB. It's just an
No, it's a power.
It's a power. Whatchamacallit.
Yeah, power something.
The cord, just the standard on your counter. Just everything. It's so nice. And then you can go ahead and set up your subscription to get the replacement heads every 3 months. So you get the replacement heads.
And they're really affordable.
So nice.
$7, right?
Yep, $7
to get one just delivered. So you don't even have to remember. It gets automatically delivered to your home when it's time to replace your head. That's amazing.
Yeah, super cool. The whitening strips I can't talk enough about.
Yes.
Because they don't hurt my teeth. Like I've used several over the years and my teeth immediately are very sensitive to the cold or hot or my breath, right? Like when you're just going like that and then you just feel the coldness and I'm like, oh, it hurts. But these, I don't feel that. And I'm like, this is insane. So I don't know what they've taken out of it to make it work like that. But I'm like, I'm just going to keep using the pack and give y'all my best advice on that. But yeah, really cool. We don't get paid to say any of this. I really like it. So I'm going to spend my money on it.
Yes. So I'm excited.
Hey y'all, it's Create Content Academy. Oh, producers, hey, calm down. I know you were real excited back there. Wow. I was like, what just happened? It took over our screen.
I was looking the same way. Lord, behold, I didn't make a mistake and hit the screen. Well, now it's not commercial time yet. But yeah, so can we talk about the wedding now?
Yeah, I want to hear about it because I've never been to a fall wedding. I just never have.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, I had a fall wedding myself. I got married October 23rd.
I didn't know Olivia then or I would have been in the wedding.
Yeah. She's out of it. Not at the wedding, but in the wedding. Y'all heard that, right? Oh, I love it. But yeah, it was a beautiful wedding. It was called the Autumn Alchemy, and it was just gorgeous. The bride and groom, they were just a gorgeous couple, high school sweethearts. It was just an amazing love story. It was just beautiful. If you guys are following me on social media, hopefully you saw some of the pictures. But you know what? I had even one better because I just recently designed the latest Tallahassee Woman magazine. So in December 1st, if you go to issue.com and search Tallahassee Woman magazine, you can see a whole, you can see what I put a little teaser of it in the magazine.
Ooh,
so
nice.
Make sure you check that out, Tallahassee Woman magazine. And I can leave a link in the description for you guys. Yeah,
the magazine is really awesome. I know I experienced a place with Olivia whenever some of the magazines were mailed to the house, right? And she's just flipping through them and she's like, I designed this. Like,
I know, it's so crazy. And Amber's been in the magazine before.
Y'all super famous.
I know. Yeah. So y'all go back to some issues and you might see someone you know.
Good to know the designer, right?
I know. So yeah. So
what were the colors of the wedding?
So it was really pretty. It was like earth jewel tones.
You made those for them.
Yep,
right?
and I did wear these at the wedding. I made this especially for my dress. I made me and one of my very best friends, Kia. I did us custom earrings for the wedding to match our dresses. So, but there were like emerald greens, there were oranges. She did like gold tones. It was very like dreamy. She did a lot of pampas grass and just, it was gorgeous. A lot of gold on the tables and she did velvet, so very velvet tablecloths. They were black and green. Burgundies. It was just to die for. It was gorgeous.
Oh man,
it was just
because the pictures looked great. But I feel like when you're there, it's a whole different experience.
Yeah. And the venue was perfect. All the vendors were perfect. So it was a really great event. The publisher of the magazine that I designed, it was actually her daughter, Tavia, and it was just beautiful. So I was very excited to be able to be there and experience the wedding. And I also designed the programs for the wedding. So
pretty.
So yeah, so it was amazing. So that was a fun week. After Tallahassee, then I traveled to Atlanta, and so that was amazing. And now I'm back home. So
something so funny. Olivia was on the phone with me one night and was like, "I'm so spoiled. I'm so spoiled." And she's like, "I am getting pictures of menus from restaurants. So like, what do you want, right?" So crazy. And she's like, "I come home, they're like, what would you like to eat? Do you want your feet rubbed?"
Now that wasn't a thing, but I did get amazing nails and toes done at Image Salon in Tallahassee, and it's amazing. It took a long time. Granted, I got a lot of services done, but it was amazing. So yeah, it was really great because the publisher of the magazine, I was just at the office. If you guys don't know, I have several offices around the world.
She does. It's not even a joke. Y'all are probably like, "Oh, that's cute." No, it's really true.
No, so I was at my office in the Tallahassee Woman magazine, and she was like, "Oh, they're working. I'm bringing food. What do you want? Text me what you want." So it was great just to be able. Now, yesterday, since I've been home and I was finishing up on the magazine, I'm literally starving at home because no one cares that I'm working my fingers to the bone. And nobody cares if I eat. But the great thing about Tallahassee is like people are like, "Okay, she's working hard. Let's get her some food so she can continue to work."
Don't sleep at the computer.
I know. So yeah, it was great. It was pretty darn awesome. So yeah, it was amazing. We had a good time.
Okay, so now I want to know about you driving. What are you listening to? Right? Tell everybody what keeps you moving in the car. What do you do when you're on this street?
Okay, so get you a good friend and make her stay up for 5 hours and talk to you.
There was one night, I'm sure you called more than me, but there was one night she was like, I don't even know what time it was, but I was like, "I'm gonna fall asleep I set a time."
Yeah.
What time was it?
No, I think it was like it was when I drove there. You were like, I said, "No, you're not getting off the phone until 11. You're like, 11?
It was like 9 o'clock or something.
Yeah, it was like 9 o'clock. But you know what? The funny part about it is because it was right after the time change. So in the clock on the car, my clock was actually an hour ahead of time. So when I said 11, it seemed so extreme to her because it was like 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
When I was really saying, "Just stay on the phone with me for another hour," when she really thought I was saying another 2 hours.
Yeah.
And so I was like, "Oh," and then later on I was like, "Oh no, it's actually 9 o'clock, so you can get off at 10.
Yeah, she gave me permission. I was like, "Girl, I'm gonna be snoring."
Exactly. So yeah, I did that. I listened to some amazing podcasts. I talked to Amber, talked to my husband for a little bit. Talked to my best friend for a little bit, and then and I just listened to podcasts, and it was very easy. Like I'm a person. This is how I drive. Like it was about a 7.5 hour drive. By the time I stopped for gas once, it turns out to be about a little under 8. And the thing that I do, and I'll tell anybody, is don't try to drive when you're not your best self, right? So I don't care, and I never really want a time to have to arrive. I'm always gonna travel ahead of time, so I'm not like I gotta be here at a certain time, because what happens is I feel like I'm best when I just am at home. I can do what I need to do, and then I can just start driving whenever I feel my absolutely best. So that particular day, I think I had stayed up pretty late the night before. I kind of slept into about 8 or 9. I got up, finished getting ready, and I just kind of chill around for a little while until I felt like super awake. That ended up being until about 3:30, 4 o'clock because I just started doing other stuff. And then I was like, okay, yeah, I'm about to go. And I just got on the road, and I didn't end up getting there until about 12 or a little before 1. And I felt amazing. By the time once I got there, I stayed up for another hour or so, just kind of decompressing or whatever once I got off the road. So I just felt really great. On the way back, I kind of got the opportunity to break up my drive because I stopped in Atlanta. So it was like 3.5 hours to Atlanta and then 4 hours here or whatever. So that was fine. 4 hours was nothing for me. So.
Well, and she didn't stop there because you got home. You didn't go straight home. There was a photo shoot happening here that I was doing. And then Olivia's like, I'm not getting photos today.
Yeah, well,
I'm not fabulous
the funny part about it is I was like, okay, I'm going to make it here for this photo shoot. Well, that was my whole intention. But the more I just like drove and got here, I wasn't really tired. But I'm going to tell you guys, and we tell you guys all the time about this with photo shoots, and hopefully we get our photographer on here in our next season so she can talk about it. And I've had other photographers like Alicia DeMoss or whatever. And the one thing they always say is that you want to, when you're getting in front of the camera, you want to make sure you have your food, you want to feel like your best self, because if you're kind of off in spirit or you're hungry or you're kind of moody, that is going to show up in your photos. That's right? True. It's going to show up in your photos. So immediately when I got here, I was like still I could have still got dressed. I could have still made the photo shoot, but I just wasn't feeling it in my spirit. I just wasn't feeling like, I just feeling like I could get in front of the camera and really convey what I want to convey. And then I talked to my husband on the way. He was like, it's getting dark. Are you sure you're going to do a photo shoot right now? I'm like, you know what, you're right. And I could have very well shot inside or, did other things. But I was just like, I'm not really feeling it. Yeah. And it's fine. We still got the shots that we need to get for Amber. And I have another one scheduled already.
And they turned out so good. I haven't seen them, but like she'll show me through the camera. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, so cute. Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's just my tip for you. If you're getting photos done, I mean, obviously you don't want to schedule a shoot with your photographer and then just be like, no, I'm not feeling it today.
Oh my gosh.
You can't do that.
She'd be like,
you can't do that, but you want to put yourself in the mindset of like getting ready and just having everything prepared so you feel great and feel beautiful. Yeah. You wake up, you have food, you put on your best self or whatever and all that kind of stuff. And because I was on the road prior, I just didn't have the opportunity to do that. And, we have really good rapport with our photographer. And I knew Amber was getting shot too. Yeah. And a lot of times when we are doing shoots together, we want to kind of like focus on one person and then get some shots with the other person, but always have a focus. This is very easy to get kind of lost in the sauce. So, yeah.
Yeah. When our photographer does come on, she'll teach you so much about all the ins and outs and why she does certain things with us. And because there's a lot of little, ins and outs between it, but they're really fun. I love photo shoots.
Yeah.
I say I love them. It makes me nervous, but I do love them. I love the results when it's done. I'm like, yes, it turned out good. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, you had a lot going on. That was a great time that you had.
Yeah, no, I had an amazing time.
Yeah, it was really good.
And honestly, I'm just so thankful. Like, we're talking about being grateful and thankful in this month and this day. It's Thanksgiving. But I'm super thankful because one of the things we realized when we were traveling, because I drove to Tallahassee and then I met my great friend Courage. You guys know her. She's been on the show. We talk about her a lot. And she drove up to Atlanta and then we were able to meet each other there and spend a couple days in Atlanta. And then we came back together. And one of the things that I was super thankful and grateful for as we sat there just, working with our other friends is that we've dreamed about this for years. And we always said, we're going to build a life where we can work from anywhere. Right. Yeah. And it was just so amazing. It was probably the first time I kind of really realized, like I've traveled earlier in this year, obviously COVID hit. But just being there, working, but not having to worry about anyone saying, when are you coming back? You have to clock in or go to a specific place to get your job done. I was just super thankful and grateful for that. And honestly, I think that's like the best part of the, entrepreneurship, especially in the way I do it, is that I can work from anywhere. And for the most part,
it is so good.
So,
So as you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. We're so thankful that you're here. So subscribe so you'll come back and hang out.
Yeah, subscribe and we want to teach more people how to have the lifestyle that we have.
Absolutely.
That's one of the things that we talk about all the time. That's one of the reasons why we offer Create Content Academy, and now we are offering the mastermind, and we'll talk more about the mastermind.
Y'all.
Soon. But one of the main reasons why we created those programs is we want more people to have the type of lifestyle that we have and be able to, you know, provide for your family, leave a legacy for your family, but show up in a way that doesn't require so much of your time and energy to be away from your home, away from your family, and things of that nature. So, yeah.
Yeah. And just speaking about that, I am very thankful that I had an honest conversation kind of with myself, and then I brought it to the table and I was like, so what do you think about this? But switching up my times for work, right? Like, you know, this is what I feel like I want to do, right? Is this cool? Like, how can we work this out? And it's like, yeah, it's cool, right? Like, it works. And it's, you know, because I have 2 younger kids, and so I really try to make sure that I'm not working a lot at nights, that I can do as much as I can daytime hours. And just recently, probably how long ago I stopped working on Saturdays?
Yeah, so that's been probably about, well, this is the thing. During COVID, you stopped working on Saturdays, and then we realized that once we kind of opened back up around June,
yes,
it was like, we can do, you know, and that's what I think a lot of people learned during COVID or whatever, is that a lot of things that we're doing, a lot of things that we were doing, running here, running everywhere, a lot of this stuff can be done virtually, and still you can get the same results. And a lot of extra stuff we just didn't need to do anymore, right? We just did. It was just time suckers. We didn't really need to do it. So I think that's what we realized, like, after we kind of did a soft reopen in June, it was like, it wasn't business as usual. And we all know that, just because there's so many other precautions and things that we're trying to be safe and take into consideration. We just realized that it wasn't even necessary, and you didn't want to do it. And it was like, why are you doing it? You're your own boss. You make your own schedule. If you don't want to work on Saturdays, if you want to spend that time with your family, well, why not? Yeah. And then I reevaluated, and I was like, I don't really want to work on the nights anymore. And it's like, okay, well, you know, there's some things that I will still do in the evenings, but I can be from my home doing it, or it doesn't have to be on a weekly basis. You know, it's very flexible, right? And it's just really cool. And I'm very thankful that I can choose that, right? Like, I find when you're an entrepreneur, you're harder on yourself. Because you're like, no, I got to show up all the time. And I did that for a long time, and I'm glad I did. I put a lot of time into things. And that obviously has paid off, right? So I'm able to do things now. So you definitely adjust as you go. You can't be an entrepreneur and never work, right? You're like, I'm not working mornings. I'm not working nights. I'm never working a Saturday. You know what? I'm only going to work 2 hours in the afternoon, and that's all the time I got, because mentally I just can't. And I don't know why I went so Southern, but that's how I feel. You just get so into it. But that's not what you can do either. You have to show up for yourself and for your people. So yeah, but it was really cool. So lots to come, season 2. Y'all just wait. We can't tell you much more. I was gonna say, are you telling them or are you not?
No.
Okay.
Season 2 has a lot, honey. Wow, y'all are gonna be blown away. Season 2 is gonna be so cool.
Yeah, I cannot wait to season 2 of the A&L show. It's gonna be amazing. I hope you guys stick with us and, you know, are watching it and sharing it with your friends. And you might be thinking, well, what are we gonna watch in December? Well,
let's tell you.
We have some really great shows that we've kind of mashed together or put together from some of our previous episodes. So, sorry, you'll be seeing those shared out on this A&O page and on our YouTube channels, to just kind of take you over into the new year, into the new year until we come back. That's so right.
Yeah, the best of. We're gonna pull some cool things for y'all. It's gonna be really neat.
Yes.
I think y'all will really enjoy that. So yeah, in January 7th will be our first episode for season 2. So it's gonna be really, really good. So right now, though, we have an amazing month because obviously Burst, Sally Pitre has done so much, a Burst ambassador, and has gifted 4 people to win some burst things, right? So you get your whole kit of your toothbrush, and then we have some swag, the A&O swag. So we are very excited to have winners of that, and we are grateful for our sponsor. Create Content Academy has done so much for our lives, and that we are going to watch and help people really move forward with their social media presence. And we're excited that, boom, that's blossomed into this huge mastermind. I mean, insane, y'all. Accelerated 8-week, really taking yourself from 0 to hero. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with my voice tonight and why I keep doing these different sounds. And this number here, I think it's this. I think it's the poofy sleeves. The little puffy little.
Oh, that's what's getting you riled up.
I have no idea.
I have no clue either. So you ready to do the giveaway?
Let's do the giveaway. Yay!
All right. Well,
woo! Let's do this. All right. Spin the wheel. Thank you so much for sharing our show. So in order to get in,
no, the other window.
In order to hang on, y'all. Who's calling me? Hold up, wait a minute. Wow. We're here.
It says full screen.
Oh.
Isn't that okay at the bottom?
That's why. I'm like, I can't move.
There we go.
Oh my goodness. For sharing the A&O, any episode that was aired in November, and you came and put thankful or grateful underneath in the comments, then you were entered. So congratulations to everyone. And Olivia, you ready to pick our 4 winners?
Yeah, I can't
Can't what?
reach the screen, but
Oh.
let's go ahead and
She's like, I would. All right, on your mark, get set. First winner. Oh! Oh my gosh, Deanne, that is insane. Girl, she's a CCA member. That's exactly why you won, honey. And you were going to be in the mastermind. Boom! You are a winner. Oh my gosh, we are so excited. Oh my gosh.
We are so excited for you, Deanne. That's amazing. Okay, let's go ahead.
All right, hit remove.
Yes.
All right, next. That's cool. Oh!
You know whose mom is this? This is Carissa's mom. She's also in the CCA. Her daughter is in CCA.
Girl, Angie, congratulations. Okay, that's our second winner. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations. Yes. Thank you for sharing.
All right, we have one more.
Yes. Danielle. Congratulations. So awesome. DM us right away. Get in our DMs, okay? And then we will get all your contact information and get these out to you. You will have swag from the A&O. You will have swag from Olivia Heyward, handmade jewelry and handpicked, beautiful things. Burst, obviously, thank you so much. Sally Pitre, you're amazing. Burst Ambassador, I love that.
Yeah. And make sure all you ladies who end up getting the Burst toothbrush. I don't know why I said toothpaste. But go ahead and sign up so you can get your refills, and we can give you Sally's contact information as well.
Yes. All of that is in the
contact information for Burst. And if you are like, I want one, I didn't win one, but I really want one, They're actually having really good sales right now on them, Black Friday sales. So go ahead and hit the link in the description and get you one because they're really reasonable.
Oh yeah.
Right now, at least.
Yes. Jump on them. Don't be like, oh, one day. No, you don't regret it. Get it now.
Get it now, yeah.
Yep. Awesome. Well, thank you, CCA, for sponsoring us. We would love to give y'all a little commercial. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
Hey, I'm Amber Lykins, and this is how I used to work my business. On the phone all day, almost even losing my voice that I talked so much, making sure my calendar was right, going place to place, burning up those rubber tires, tearing up those shoes, and honestly sometimes being confused, am I in the right place? Meeting clients that I wasn't even sure, are you going to like me? Are we going to connect? Do you want to join my team? Are you going to purchase and be a VIP? I don't know. So now I just want to tell y'all a little insight on how I do it now. I've truly flipped the script. 95% of my business comes from online, and that really honestly is creating amazing content. So I create it for you. I create it for millions instead of hundreds that were in my community. And now I'm able to build clients all over the country and also building these women onto my team to help them be bomb boss babes, run a successful business, teaching skin and cosmetics, and building confidence in others. Was it simple? No. Was it a struggle? Absolutely. Is it worth it? 110%. This girl right here beside me, Olivia Heyward, taught me everything I know, and now we are besties and we are booming this out and excited to teach you how to do the same thing. No matter what you sell or promote, absolutely creating great content is very important. We will teach you how to attract your ideal client and do it flawlessly to maximize those results. Olivia and I are very excited to work with you, so don't hesitate at all. Click the link below. See you in Create Content Academy.
You're so cute.
Oh my gosh. So are y'all ready to get into Create Content? Well, tell me more. So we're going to just take a few more minutes to kind of explain a little bit about our Black Friday promotions.
Which is happening right now.
Yes, right now. It's happening. We decided to run this sale pretty much this whole week, starting Tuesday. And basically, we have two promotions. You guys know we always talk about Create Content and how amazing it is. Create Content is actually a self-paced program where we have videos created to kind of show you how to get started, get up and running. We offer the community. We also offer the monthly accountability calls and the weekly Q&A calls or lives where we kind of do screen shares, kind of, if you have questions, how do you do this? We kind of help you kind of break through those stopping points that you may get, but it's totally self-paced, right? So you can watch the videos at your own convenience. You can do as much as you want. We're not really dragging you along. We are pulling you a little bit, but we're like not dragging you like, come on, girl, we're about to do this. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing things for you. And so right now we're running a major sale, pretty major sale. And it is $3.99. So it's regular $4.99. We're taking 20% off, and it's $3.99 right now. So if you use the code Black Friday on our website, createcontentacademy.com, you can save 20% off of our program and be in there. And just know that in 2021, you are watching us and you on YouTube or Facebook. This could be you. Like you could be making your coins, attracting your ideal clients just like we are. Yeah, so it could totally be you.
Absolutely.
All right. And then the second thing that we are like so excited for, because I feel like this is the transformation most people actually need. Like, we love Create Content and it's a very great program, but this program, it allows us to see your transformation in a rapid amount of time, right? So this 8-week accelerated incubator type program is made for women who are like I'm tired of Googling. I'm tired of taking 3 or 4 hours to figure out what to do and how to do it. I really need help. I'm tired of being that alone, struggling. And so basically what we've done is we've created this program to where we take you from, like Amber said earlier, a zero to a hero. Hey. We're gonna bring you up, girl. So basically the program looks like this. Okay, it's 8 master sessions where we have a session per week, and then you'll get some type of homework or assignment. And it's not like arbitrary work, is work to actually move you further along in whatever you are launching. And basically we'll have a clarity session. We have 2 other coaches that are bomb.com in what they do. So we have a clarity coach who will come in that second week of the program, and she's going to make sure you're super focused and laser focused on who you are trying to serve, like your ideal client, who you're trying to serve, what you're trying to do. She's going to make sure you're very clear on that. And then we have branding sessions where it's going to be kind of done for you, kind of, we will collaborate with each other to make sure your brand is on point. That's right. Across the board, like everything looks aesthetically pleasing, right? So when people encounter you on social media, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook, you kind of look the part. You look serious, like a serious businesswoman. And then then we have our camera coach, which is Amber. And you guys, she's made hundreds of videos on YouTube. You guys love her and know her. You like, know, and trust her. And we want other women to do the same for you. So she's going to teach you how to be confident, be authentic on camera. So that's part of it as well. And then we have, now, after all of that's done, you're super clear. You have a banging brand. You know exactly how to come off on camera. Then the next thing is like, okay, now what do I record? So we got it in the bag for you. So we have a content coach that's going to come in and help you plan out your content for 52 weeks.
Insane.
So if you start with us in January, the program starts January 4th, and it's going to run until 8 weeks after that. You will be planned out your content for the rest of the year. So literally, you'll just be a content making machine. Everything will be set up for you. It's just going to be you to, make the content. And then the bonus is that you get access to create content. So you basically get 2 programs in one, because you have, you're going to get access to all the videos that we've done for create content. But you're also going to get access to that community,
which is a game changer too,
So after the 8 weeks, you're not going to, be in that group with the rest of the ladies from the mastermind, but you're going to be put into another group, and it's our CCA group, and where you're going to have access to us for Q&As, accountability calls, for a lifetime membership. So I think that what people don't understand, I think that, when we talk about the programs that we offer and things of that nature, I think that's honestly the most valuable part of the program. And I'll tell you why. Amber and I, we've grown a long ways, but we have so much farther to go. And in 2021, we are going to be breaking down some crazy doors. We're knocking through some crazy doors. And you guys are our people. So once we learn something, who are we going to tell?
We're telling you.
We're telling our people in our community first.
Yep.
So that they have, like, as far as we grow, they're going to grow just alongside us, right? Because we're going to be learning and gaining so much more knowledge out here. And so are they. So I think that's the most valuable part, actually, of our program. Everything else is great. I'm not going to say other things aren't valuable, but I think that's like one of the most valuable parts. And another thing is community. Not having to worry about doing it alone. Like, a lot of times people are like, we've talked to a lot of people over the last couple of weeks on our application calls. And one of the things that we hear all the time is like, it takes them forever to learn how to do something. Just doing it alone. Like, they want to accelerate their growth in their businesses and don't have time to be kind of dilly-dallying around. So yes. I'm excited for our mastermind. I'm excited for our Create Content Academy as well. So we have both of those programs. Create Content, I told you the price. I don't think I told you the price of the mastermind, but it's $29.97. And that is the regular price, but we're offering a cycle 1 discount. So if you're the first one in this first cycle, you're going to receive $500 off. That's amazing. And then we're also taking another, oh gosh. We're also taking another $250 off for a fast action bonus. So if you join during this time until Monday, those discounts are no good after Monday at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But if you join before then, you'll have access to those fast action discount and the cycle 1 discount as well.
Yes. Yeah.
So hopefully you got all of that conveyed across. But if you, for some reason, did not understand something, number 1, I would say get on our.
Hey, I'm Amber Lykins, and this is how I used to work my business.
Oh gosh, we really want you. We're really, it's the season finale for real. We're getting out of control today. But if you are like, oh, great, I'm not sure, but I would say get on our email list, right? Amber has a gift on her website right now. We're a 5 free day challenge where we teach you how to grow beyond your, no, that's not what we teach you.
Well, it's a 5-day challenge on how to start your YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
It really digs in, so you don't have to like hit your head against the wall.
It really builds that foundation, foundational things when you're thinking about starting a YouTube, right? So that's what her challenge does. So you can get that on her website. You can join our email list on Create Content Academy. If you want to get more information from us, we have if you want to set up a call with us because you may have more questions, we'll go ahead and drop that link in the description box. So just look for that below and it'll have a link to set up a call with us, to get on the phone call with us, ask questions. If you need to know more about the program, we'll be happy to let you know. It is an application process. So we're only taking about 15, I think, more ladies. We're only taking 20 to start with. I should have led with that, but I didn't. I'm sorry.
Everybody's welcome.
I know. I should have led with that. We only have 20 spots since it's such a hands-on type of program. So if you're listening to this now, I would go and schedule an appointment right now to make sure you can get in, because we only have a few spots to, fill up.
Yeah. And the calls are 30 minutes. It's a one-on-one. So there's not, is somebody going to hear me ask questions or
2-on-1, she meant.
Yeah, well, 2-on-1. And we're going to really make sure that you have clarity, right? Are you wanting to really work with us, right? Are you a good fit for this? So it goes both ways. You might be like, I ain't trying to work with y'all. Don't set up a call then, actually. So just don't even go that far. But do you want to work with us, right? And so we are really excited just to answer your questions so you feel good about saying yes. Because Olivia has said this over and over again. We do not want to take your money if you are not taking this seriously. We're not into that life. We want you to actually see the results of what you're implementing and putting in place. Because we're not like, oh yeah, pay this. And we like, we going to the Bahamas. No, we ain't doing that. Like, we are here to watch you and help you every single step of the way. So, yeah. Yeah,
at the end of this, we want to see 20 amazing women graduate from the mastermind program.
Bomb channels.
Really have bomb channels. Like, talking to some of the women that are already in the mastermind, like, some of them got some amazing stories, and I literally cannot wait for you guys to meet them, because obviously we'll be sharing them.
Yes.
So we cannot wait for you guys to meet them. Just to give you guys some tips, like, a mastermind program is really great because, number one, you are with people who are like-minded. So that's another thing. You have us as teachers or coaches for the program, for the mastermind program. But don't just count the ladies that's in the program with you, right? They have knowledge in different areas. So we're just really going to compile all of that and just have a super group of amazing women doing amazing things. And I cannot wait till we start January 4th.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm gonna be so excited.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. So set up your calls, okay? And we'll chat with you. Looking forward to it. And again, it's Thanksgiving, y'all, and it's Christmas and everything. What a better time to just be like, this is what I need to do for myself. So
yeah. Oh yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up, because I think if we didn't learn anything else in 2021, nothing is promised, right? Nothing is promised.
Yeah.
But your knowledge and investing in yourself is like the best thing you can do.
Yeah.
Because we noticed in 2021, so many people got laid off, got super sick and could not go to work and things of that nature. But when you start something like this, when you invest in yourself in this way, you are setting yourself up to, number one, not have to worry about anyone letting you go or not having work for you, because you'll be working for yourself and thriving. And if you were to get, sick or something like that, you will set. The point is setting your business up so it has some streams of income that, if you're down a little bit, you're not going to be like a total wipeout. You'll have some funds to kind of sustain you, or have clients that are consistently buying with you to sustain your, time out or whatever you may have to take. So I think that's one of the things, a great takeaway from, what all we experienced in this 2021.
Yes.
So
yeah.
Amber, this is our last show for the year. They're not going to see us until January. I would love to share some things that we are kind of excited for next year. Like, can you think of anything that you're like super excited for, or
Well, season 2, let's think about this. Season 2 is taking us from like winter into like spring. You know what I mean? I feel like that's going to be very interesting, because it's going to be like, okay, where are they at? Are they able to get into a place to be together and have the show together, or is it going to be like virtual stuff? I mean, that's exciting. But I also feel like season 2, y'all are going to see a lot of growth in us when we come back, because there's going to be weeks that it's just like a chill moment, right? So there's a lot of growth, but a lot of stories. What did we do on break? So we're going to vlog a little bit about what we do on break, so we can kind of come through and share some of that with y'all season 2. So that's going to be really cool. But yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I'm just ready for a whole new year. I'm ready for a whole new year.
I think everybody's ready for 2020 to be over. The thing about 2020, no, the thing about 2020
right now
is that I know that a lot of people are ready for 2020 to be over, and it's like, I'm done with it, I'm tired of it. But I also know a lot of women who 2020 changed their whole entire life, right? Mm-hmm. It hasn't, yes, it's been bad for some people. People have lost loved ones. People have, got down with the COVID. People have lost jobs, lost things, and that's, very sad. And, my heart goes out to them. But I also know people that have really thrived in 2020, right? This pandemic did not stop them. They did not let it hold them down. They did not let it, take them out. Like, they did things that were bold and courageous and kind of scary at the same time, like all in 2020. So yes, we're ready for 2020 to be over and just to walk in something new and new purpose, a new year, new beginnings. But, I'm also super thankful for 2020 and what it has allowed for people to, have and get and take from 2020. So
yeah,
I hope you I hope you have some nuggets. I mean, anytime even if there's a bad day, there's always something positive to take away from that, a learning experience, something to grow from. So yeah,
absolutely. And it's my birthday in February. Excited about that. Yeah.
She wants to go to the Bahamas for her birthday.
Yeah, actually, I do. I think we are going to go. As long as everything's still in good condition to get there. We'll do. I'm like, get me there. So fun. Yeah, I agree with Olivia, but Olivia took some steps this year that was insane that we forever have been like, do it. And the year of like everything shutting down, everything. She's like, I'm doing it. We're like, okay, let's go. And it was great. It was really cool. And I know a lot's changed. It's been a good year.
It's been a good year. I launched an amazing jewelry line, which I love and people love. It's still so surreal to see so many. I mean, any given day, I can wake up and get so many DMs and tags on social media, people wearing my earrings, and like that in itself, that happened in 2020 it's amazing. Like I mean, I could cry, but I'm not. I'm really trying to hold back.
Her eyes are very watery, actually. I'm like, she about to cry. It's about make it. Come on, Olivia, keep talking. It's like,
no. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry for y'all on this Thanksgiving, this Friendsgiving, you know. But you know, to see that, it's like really surreal to like see people wearing your jewelry. Like so many people are. I got so many DMs this last sale that I had. People got them. You know, it's one of the sales that I typically do that I'm just showing the earrings on camera and things like that people are buying. But it was so many people that wrote me after they got their boxes and was like, "OMG!" Like seeing them on camera did these earrings no justice. Like they're so much more beautiful in person, and that right there, it was just like wow. Like to get those messages, it meant so much to me. And yeah, y'all, I'm having a sale. I'm having a sale on Saturday. So
yes, honey, be on the lookout. The good thing, if y'all get in these descriptions, you will see everything.
Yeah.
Because you will not be like, where's Olivia's sale? Where's her link? I need. We'll be like, it's in the description. And sometimes you're like, what's the description?
No.
It's the arrow right underneath the video. Or if you're on Facebook, it's right above the video. But on YouTube, right there, and just boom, click it, and then everything pops up. All the links, all the promo codes, everything to get you everywhere. But don't miss that for the OH collection. It's so good.
Yeah. So I'm super excited about 2021 and 2020, to be honest.
But just like, it's been a good year.
It's been a good year.
Yeah. I mean, just having a positive attitude, like count your blessings. And that I think probably a lot of families have done today.
Yeah.
It's just really actually, instead of being very materialistic about things, like, look what we got. It's just like, y'all are here. We are here. If you're talking on video or you're at the table with somebody, at least I still hear your voice, right? Like I am grateful for that. And
I think that's so good, Amber. Like I think out of all Thanksgiving, this is probably the Thanksgiving where you're definitely sitting down around the table tonight thinking about like, wow, I could have been gone, you know? And a lot of people, a lot of people are missing family members from their table this Thanksgiving due to the pandemic and other things. You know, life, tomorrow isn't promised. So just be thankful for today and your family and your friends. And
can I say this? Because one of my girlfriends that I was texting with that I met through YouTube, she was like, I was like, what are y'all doing for Thanksgiving? Are you ready? And she was like, I mean, we're not doing anything. She's like, I might make some like pumpkin pie, pumpkin bread. That's it. We'll eat basic food. Even be grateful for that. Like, just do what is best for your family. And I was like, yeah, girl, do it. Like, it's fine. Because I was like, just enjoy, like, make Thanksgiving food, even if it's just two of y'all and your kids. Like, it's fine. Just like still make it a theme, make it fun, even if it is regular food. And just enjoy your time.
Yeah, play games.
I love card games.
Put up your Christmas tree, whatever your normal traditions is. I know people aren't having their normal traditions, just kind of keeping the numbers of people in your homes and stuff low. But do whatever you normally do. Have fun. Enjoy the people around you.
Yep, absolutely.
And if you can't go to their house, get on the telephone, FaceTime. We have all this technology. Start a Zoom, a family Zoom. Do whatever you got to do to, spend time with your loved ones. So.
Yeah. and make it like normal and chaotic, like you normally would. Set up your computer or your phone in your kitchen and cook like your family's there.
Yeah.
And put the phone up so they can watch. You don't have to be sitting in front of the camera like, what you doing? Oh, I saw a leaf fall from the tree. Like, just like set your camera up, do live, like just have fun. But yeah.
And
so,
we do that all the time.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll leave the room actually.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, you're still here. Cool. Okay, so by the way, like it just, yeah, I mean, it works. It's great. So technology is fantastic. Set up your calls. We can't wait to chat with y'all. Sell for Olivia Heyward, and that's happening Saturday. So get in that and make sure you're getting all your promotion and all your codes for CCA below for your 20% off. But also take advantage of the mastermind. Set up your calls so we can get you on board if you're going to be the best fit. So we know that you're going to really excel through the 8 weeks. So we're excited to see you in there. Have a great Thanksgiving night. Do some fun shopping online and support small businesses.
Support small businesses.
That's exactly right. So
that's good.
Yep. Support small, shop local, everything if possible. But even local is locally with your community on social media. Mm-hmm. So even if it's in another state, it's fine. It's a small business and it's local to who you're communicated with. So yeah, thankful. So love you guys.
Can we have a little air cam before we leave?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I just can't get my hands over these. These are so
I think that's
cute.
the best size too for how your hair is.
Yes, I've really been making more earrings that are like super
because you
big
see them.
because I can see them with my hair.
Yeah.
So you're absolutely right.
And these are handpicked by Olivia Heyward.
Oh gosh, I love those.
Little party on my ear.
Yeah. So yeah.
So good. Yeah.
I hope you guys will have an amazing night. Catch you in the new year.
That's right. Love y'all.